Back today with a part two to the video that we dropped earlier this week. So we're just sort of just going to get into the whole bot market, what sort of goes on with that, sort of what it means, how the bots affect the market more than you actually realize. So yeah, we got my boy from DC in the house. Good friend of mine from high school. We go way back, even to middle school, sixth grade, when we both came to the same school at the same time. But
Facts.
yeah, so we're just gonna sort of just get into it. And he just decided to come on my channel sort of just to give you guys some information because I know a little bit about it, but he knows the whole 9 yards. So yeah, let's just get into it though. So, Gabe, welcome to the channel. How you been?
Appreciate you for having me.
Of course, of course, of course.
During these times, we doing what we can. Get by, level up the hustle. We never stay in the same place. How you been doing, bro?
Chilling, bro. Just trying to make these videos and stuff for the people, let them know. But yeah. So like we wanted to sort of talk about how the bot market affects more than just people being able to get kicks. You were sort of talking about how since that there's no shoes releasing in store, right? You were saying that people
Mm-hmm.
simply can't, like, there's no on release day shoes. Like, people have to wait like a week or two, or even if they pay the 5 day shipping for like Nike, for example, they still got to wait like a week because
Yeah.
of Corona. So sort of get in and
Mm-hmm.
explain that.
All right. So first of all, you gotta go back like several years back to probably like 2014, beginning of 2015, right?
Okay.
That's when sneaker buying first started. Like if you was like into shoes around then, you might have heard of some shit like Soul Slayer, stuff like that.
Okay.
A and B Copter, Sneaker Copter. Those are bots that was out early on the market when this shit was first starting to take off.
And don't bots
And
now,
at the
don't,
time,
I was like, my fault, but don't bots now,
no, you all good.
don't they go for like, I heard like if you guys don't know that you might be able to buy a bot for $100, $200, but they resell for upwards of $2, $3, $4,000 for some of the most elite
Yeah.
ones. So get into that.
So for example, the best bots on the market out there, right, which would be Cyber and Kodak. They're considered all-in-one bots or AIOs, which means they hit multiple web platforms. So they got Shopify, Foot Sites, which is like Foot Locker, Champs, East Bay, Foot Action, that shit. They hit Mesh stores, which is like some of the EU shit, like Foot Patrol. They also hit Supreme. Those bots retail for about like $200 to $300, but on the secondary market, people are paying upwards of like 4 or 5 grand for them shits. So like at the current time, you have a lot of heads who was originally into shoes. They moved out of shoes and they just flipping bots now because the margins is just better. Like think about it, like one bot is like flipping an off-white Jordan that you caught for retail, but you don't even gotta wait like 3 years for that shit to jump to 5K. This shit's already at 5K right now. You
Yeah,
feel?
and also too, I heard about like, so one of my this girl from my class or whatever, she put me in contact with her brother, who's like sort of like when we were in high school, just sort of getting into it. Uh,
Heard?
he was telling me about like how people like rent bots and stuff like that. You want to just sort of get into
Yep.
that, like sort of
Yeah.
how
So
that
that's
process works.
So some people don't want to sell their bots right away because they want to run them for certain shit. So another way you can make money is renting them out for releases. So you could think of it as like somebody renting your apartment type shit, or like renting a storefront for like a pop-up. They rent it for X amount of time and they return it to you afterwards, and you still make money during that time. Right. So for example, let's just say you own a bot, but you don't want to go for this Yeezy drop. You're still trying to make bread, right? And one of your boys wants to hit some Yeezys. So you would, give him your bot key, the guides for like however much. He runs the shit. After the release is over, you take your key back, and that's a rental.
No, that's valid. That's valid. Yeah, but now you were saying that I started noticing for exactly like our size, like 10 and 10 and a half and whatnot. I'm definitely going to the fans. I know you guys keep thinking I'm a size 6. I am not a size 6. I am a 10 and a half. But you were
Facts.
saying
This man got no size feet.
oh, dude, yeah. But you were saying that like men's sizes are going back up in value, and we haven't seen men's sizes go up in value
Yeah.
in who knows how long.
So if you peeped it, if you've been following Yeezy trends, right?
Yeah.
You would know that sizes for like the past 6 to 9 months, sizes 4 to let's just say 7.5 were always doing the best. But as soon as Corona shit hit, those sizes started to tank. And the reason because of that is because China no longer controls the market. China is the biggest buyer of all Bay and sizes up to like about 9.5, just because Asians in general have smaller body proportions than people living in the Western world, right? So that's why if you go to places like Uniqlo, stuff like that, clothing might not fit you because it's a little too tight because it's built for Asians in mind.
And then the same thing, and then going back to that, I remember my mom, she bought me a super dry shirt back in the day, and she had to get me an XL. And we know damn well I'm not an XL, but it fit.
Because also Japanese sizings,
and big
like
too.
Japanese sizing, you generally got to size down. So if you wear like a medium in like Supreme, you got to go up to like a large in Japanese clothing brands.
Yeah, anything bait, the whole 9 yards. Like I literally just recently, I just sold my whole bait fit because the shorts fit obviously because waist is waist size, you understand. But like when it comes to like body, upper torso and stuff, it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
But I was saying that too because I was like I know a few homies like who might be 6'3" Asians, but they wear like a size 10 in shoes. You understand? Because it's just like people
that don't make sense. Because a normal person will be wearing like a size 12.
Yeah.
So it's just like our genetics, the way we built. So that's why you always see, like, if you pay attention to shoe prices, grade school sizes and Jones half the time be doing better than sizes because everybody who buying grade sizes selling them to Asians who export them to China, and them shits go high.
Yeah, now because it's like I mean, a lot of people might not know, but like if you back when the world was open, you simply would just walk down. You would walk into a Flight Club or Stadium Goods, like you would always see like a bunch of Asians in the Yeezy section, but they're always getting sizes less than an 8 because an 8 is like the standard men's size. Because even if you look at like a few Hispanics and people like that, like the people who technically tend to be shorter, not to be on anything racist, but people who tend to be technically shorter for like their ethnicity, they have smaller feet. So like you said, sizes 5 through 8. A size 4 is iffy because like that's just really a small foot. But there are people who are size 4 in men, which is like a 5.5. That's like my grandma. She's like 4'11".
Like a full grown adult wearing a size 2 got some small feet.
Yeah, did. But yeah. Now you have any like predictions for like the market like in the future or anything like that? Because I said in the last video, I was like, I don't think that the prices are going to go down because supply and demand is still going to be high as hell after this whole epidemic is over.
So this is the thing, right? So shoes are a luxury good, and with the state of the economy right now, technically all markets should be tanking, but because the Fed is pumping the economy, stock prices and other material good prices aren't necessarily matching real world reflections, combined with the $600 panic for stimulus checks and COVID-19 shit, some are still buying. Okay. Right?
Okay.
And the big sellers, like the big dogs who can cash out like 50 to 200 pairs at resale price, day of release, they're not concerned about this because this ain't even their main hustle, right? This is just some extra shit that they invest in on the side to make some extra bread.
And also too, if y'all
didn't big sellers.
Oh no, yeah. If y'all didn't catch it though, because I know it's kind of choppy. Basically, what my man said was that they simply the good trade is not really going downhill because people are still buying stuff. And he was saying that the people who used to cash out on like 200 pairs after market is still not really affecting them because they can still they still have their ways of making money, even though they're not being able to go to stores and whatnot.
They pockets ain't hurting right now. But like heads like us who do it like at a smaller scale, cob like anywhere from like 1 to 10 pairs a release. Shit's a little harder because we don't necessarily have like a full size run to move all at once or like multiple sizes that has wants. So we gotta like slowly find individuals who want to buy. So that makes our flip a little harder. Because also we can't meet up with heads in person no more. Because you link heads through Facebook, meet them somewhere in the city, and then but with all the shit now, no one wants to link up. You got to ship, so now you gotta wait.
Now you gotta wait the whole like 2-3 weeks, and then it's just like I've seen people like they'll get their shoes rushed delivered to them, and the boxes would be like messed up. So that's a whole nother L
Mhm.
in another spectrum, because it's like when you go on
Yeah.
Grailed, StockX, and you say like, oh, for example, like the box is messed up, like you're gonna have to drop the ticket. So there's like a lot of like
Exactly.
issues going on right now. Also, companies aren't doing returns. So it's like a lot of people are sometimes sitting on bad products. And also, too, quality control right
Yep.
now is not that good. I talked about it.
Yo.
Yeah, you remember
Yeah.
when
If
I
you've
talked
been
about it in the
peeping,
Jordan
like,
1 video?
like with the glue stains and
Yeah,
shit.
glue stains, the paint, like the Jordan, the wings on the side aren't
Yeah.
like lined up correctly.
Or
Like,
like, what's it called? I forget what the release was recently, but there was some release where some people was getting different leather on their J's from some of the other pairs. Like the
probably
leather
different
wasn't as
factories.
tumbled.
Probably different factories.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
But
I
like,
personally still feel
nah,
like the
quality
Pine Breeze are the
control
best.
been an issue for like a hot minute because you pay any attention to the air scene at all. They've been complaining about the shape of Air Max 1 for a hot minute. Like the banana toe shit, like fresh out the box, it looked like them shit's already creased.
Yeah,
So like,
nah.
yeah, quality control been an issue for like years with Nike. It's nothing new.
The
I
only
mean,
shoes
quality
that
control is an issue with any large company. To keep it a buck with you.
Yeah, like the only time like you have good quality if the shoe is released in like 30,000 pairs or less. For example, the Travis Scotts have better quality than most shoes. The shattered backboards we already know has the best quality shoes that you can possibly think of for a
Well,
Jordan
the
1.
thing about Travis though is they didn't like which Travis are you talking about
The Jordan 1, the
specifically?
highs, the first ones
Because
that
like
he
if
dropped.
you talking about like his Air Jordan ones, don't get me started on that quality control. I'm never buying a fucking pair of shits ever.
No, they were that bad. I thought
Like,
they looked pretty decent. Like I've seen them in
bro, you don't
person.
understand. All right, so the Travis Scott ones, there's at least when they first came out, right? There
Mm-hmm.
were 7 different types of fakes out there. There was literally 7 distinguishable fakes from the real pair.
And if you guys don't
Right? That's how
remember,
many.
motherfucker, if you guys don't remember, there was the that guy who sold StockX 100 pairs of fake Travis
100
Scott.
pairs fake Travis ones, and 90% of them shits
88,
passed.
88 of them got through. So yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, bro.
It was rough.
Yeah, because like if you look up legit check guides for Travis ones, bro, they deadass have one photo will have 6 different shoes on the shit. That's 6 different like fake models produced by 6 different fake companies.
Yeah, no, we
right?
were definitely
Fake
getting
companies are
into it
getting
too.
good out here.
Yeah, no, because me and my
But
one of
yeah.
my homies were talking about how like the Yeezy V2s. They were talking about like, do you ever buy Yeezy V2s to resell? And I'm like, to be honest, bro, like I've stumbled upon countless amounts of V2s. Like I've stumbled upon a pair of red
For the
stripes from the
low,
Black
for the
Friday, right?
low.
Bro, tell me how
Yeah.
everything was Gucci, but the last small barcode at the bottom. All of those single Yeezys, it starts with like a 9N, you feel me? And then the number continues. It was N9. No box.
Yeah, so
Maybe
the
it was a
reason for
European
that,
pair, but I told him
right, is because a lot of these fake companies, right, contract the same factories that Nike and Adidas use to produce like legit pairs.
Yeah, and they use the excess
And after
goods.
production run is finished, yeah, there's always excess material left around, right, in case of like fuck ups or whatnot. So what fake companies will like generally pay the same factories to make the exact same shoe because they already got the supplies in hand. The only difference is they're just not authorized by Adidas. That's why you have heads saying, like UA pairs, like unauthorized pairs are legit. They're not legit. They're fakes. They could be made with the same materials and everything, right? If they're not authorized by the retailer, they're fake.
Yeah, no,
right? That's something that heads don't know about all these early pairs. Like all your plugs who say they got these early pairs, sure, they might look legit in terms of like material and shit, but I guarantee you they're not actually legit.
Because there's like small aspects. That's what I was saying. Like with the whole, bro. Like mind you, like me and you have touched countless amounts of V2s. Like I know everything. Cause I was like, you can't go by like the 7 dots on the bottom. I checked everything, bro. Everything was up to par.
Yeah, no, because that changes.
It was the freaking label by one number that threw it off, bro. And if he was a regular junk, you would have gotten finessed, bro. It is a crazy market now, and just like going into it is like I know someone who was doing the whole market, and he had a pair of Sacai's, and I was like, "Yo, bro, what's the ticket on these?" And he said, like, 253 something. I was like,
"That's sus."
I was like, "It's sus." So I didn't really get into it. So then we started talking, but since he's like my boy, he didn't really want to go through it. He was like, "Nah, I've been talking to someone, this, that, and the third, and I want them to send you a pair to see how it is. So later on, like probably in like in a month or two, he's gonna send me a pair. So I'm gonna definitely legit check them next to the other pines. I think he's gonna send me the pines to
Copy.
see
I
because
mean, this sounds kind of legit from what I know about backdoors. Because a couple of my groups run backdoors, right? And all they orders ship like a month to 2 months after the release happens
nah, he's
because
not.
the
It's not
store
2 months
needs to
after.
make
It's
an
just
exclusive.
It's not 2 months after. He's simply doing what is it called? He's doing the people who've actually paid for the shoes first, and then he's gonna ship because he's shipping them to me for free. You feel me? Because
Oh, copy.
he managed to find these factories who have these leftover pairs and is getting them shipped. Because he told me I was like, how does the quality compare to most shoes? And he was like, bro, like the quality is literally like
Copy.
one
Okay.
off. You feel me? And I was like, what about the Sakai's? He was like, you know that Sakai shoe was just 3 stitches, and I was like, yeah, nah, it literally is. Like that shoe is. I'm not saying it's the best quality, but it's a fairly flimsy shoe. Like I have a pair of Sakai's, like they're pretty flimsy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, but nah, that's pretty much it though. Anything else you want to get into?
I mean, shit. During these times, like, especially because everything online, manual, you use it shit out of luck. Like, what's it called? You know Lee, right? On IG, the short, fat dude from New York who always say he's the loop god.
Yeah, he used to. Yeah, he used to be in Nike all the time when we used to work there, bro. Like used to have him and then straight
Yeah,
runners, bro. Like I know.
him and his heads, they run like every release. This he down so bad. The stores is closed. He out here looking for babysitting jobs. That tell you like what this shit has done to the loop. If you don't got a bot, bro, you're shit out of luck at
Yeah,
this
nah,
point.
that's what I was saying in the
Shoot.
other video. I'm like, for people who used to legitimately rely on stores being open for loops, are shit out of luck. Sorry to curse on the channel, but
Yeah,
they are literally shit out
yeah.
of luck. Like you can't
Facts.
do anything. You feel me? Like people would like there
No
people.
more foot type coupon, like no coupons to get your shit discounted even further.
Yeah,
No
nah,
more. You paying full ticket for your shoes plus tax.
yeah, nah. It's just
Like you can't hustle J's for under retail no more with them coupons.
yeah, nah. Because I like if you guys don't know, Foot Locker they do this program now. Like I haven't bought anything off of Foot Locker because they changed their method, but they will give out coupons, and
Yeah,
then the coupon was
it's
valid
fun.
for $20 off anything. So what a lot of these resellers would do, like they'll go into the store,
$20 except for no. So there were
Yeezys and stuff
exceptions.
like that.
You couldn't get quick strike releases discounted or any 11s specifically.
Yeah, but like, but there've been times I've seen Pharrell's like the Pharrell Trails, the second generation, just sitting on the shelf, and
Yeah,
you can go in the
because
store.
they're not quick. Yeah, because they're not quick strikes. So if you peep some of your Nike boxes on the label at the end, it'll say QS. That stands quick strike.
Yeah,
So some of your boxes say QS, others say HS. Quick strike and high strike denote stock levels. High strike will always more limited and generally only available to retailers, which is stuff like what is it, Kiss, Ubeak, Undefeated, shit like that. Quick strike stuff will generally show up in like some Nike stores. So you'll see shit at like Nike Lab and whatnot. But that's another way you can tell like how limited a shoe is if it's labeled either quick strike
yeah.
or
They
hyper
like
strike.
if you guys don't know, they usually put the quick strike on shoes like Air Maxes and stuff like that. So when they drop like the Air Max anniversaries on 3/26, I think that's Air Max Day or something. They say like Air Max 1 anniversary QS. So that means like the shoe was made in limited quantities because people don't know that
Exactly.
when they drop the
Let me
Jordan
see.
11 in the Nike store that we have on Fifth Ave, they had 100,000 pairs. You understand? So imagine 100,000 pairs plus all the other stores around the country. You understand? People simply like those shoes are made in mass quantities, but Quick Strike, I'm assuming is less than like 100,000, something like that, like less than like 50,000 or
Less
something like
than
that.
about less than like 75 because I know
75,000?
hyper strike is generally around the 50,000 mark.
Facts. Yeah, for like the more like limited edition shoes. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, nah, that's pretty much it, y'all. We just gave y'all some sauce for free. Thank you for joining my channel. Much appreciated, bro.
No worries.
Thank you
Appreciate
guys
you
for
for having
like
me.
and subscribing. I'm gonna drop my man's IG in the video in the comments below. He does crazy shots from on
Facts.
top of
And
buildings. What is that?
Good lucks. Also, if any of y'all are looking to get involved in bots, learn more about bots, I am at, what's it called? I'm an admin in a bot marketplace. We help keep all transactions safe and verified so nobody is scam buying or selling bots. You can check out at twitter.com/officialmarket, MRKT. My mans will help you plug that in the description. If y'all want to come check us out, the Discord, full support, 24 hours we around. We'll help you out with any questions, get y'all set up. We can help y'all find a cook group that gives y'all information on releases and shit. So, we out here.
Yeah, no, so thank you guys. Tune in, like and subscribe below, and yeah, have a good day and be safe.